is always much stronger than the first half because of seasonality on our business. So we have committed to a 10% growth compared with the previous year, and everything is on track. As was saying before, this is based on the acceleration of the growth pattern in revenues, but it's also based on the fact of efficiency. So both tracks on the revenue side, on the commercial side, and on the efficiency side allow us to be very confident on the fact that we are going to be able to meet our guidance of a growth of 10% on our free cash flow at the end of this year.
Very soon there'll be a new European Commission put in place. We heard your call at the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona with some of your other telco bosses from Europe talking about less regulation there. What do you hope the new Commission will be able to tackle first when they come in place?
Well, first, we need to understand that there is an issue with the telecom sector in Europe. The telecom sector in Europe has been underperforming for several years, but now there are factors that allow us to be more confident in the future. First, Commissioner Breton white paper at the beginning of this year, then the LETA report, and now it's the Draghi report that is supposed to come really soon, at the beginning of September. All three reports, namely the two ones that haven't already been published, are pointing to the same direction. There is an issue on the telecom sector in Europe. There is too much fragmentation. There is too much fragmentation, and therefore consolidation is deeply needed here in Europe.
And yet in 2024, we've seen quite a few deals and quite a few telco players being active on that front. Is Telefonica going to be taking part in this in any way?
Well, for the time being, we don't feel that we need more scale. The only thing that we need is that we want more efficient markets. And that means that if we want to keep deploying ultra broadband networks, if we want to keep deploying fiber and 5G, we need to get a decent return. For us to get a decent return, in the case of Telefonica, for example, in our home market in Spain, we are asking for a total deregulation. We were regulated because we were, a century ago, we were a copper incumbent monopoly. We are no longer a monopoly, certainly. We are no longer the incumbent, and we are not copper anymore because we have been decommissioning the copper network. So we are asking for a total deregulation of our market here in Spain.